Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the JustDoorToolZ Hager 5100 PA. This is a permanent template for a Hager 5100 series surface closer. That 5100 series is probably a very familiar closer to you in the sense that it's now a very generic, cloned and copied sort of design. And this template is based on the Hager installation instructions. And while it looks like there might be a lot going on, it's actually extremely easy to use. Simply this. If you're going to do a right-hand door, well, closers are left or right. They're not right-hand reverse or left-hand reverse. But if you were going to do a right-hand door, which is probably a left-hand reverse door, if you want the door to go to its maximum degree of opening, you basically just butt this up to the stop and then mark your holes. You'll notice that there are two holes here and here and here and here. The ones with the decals on them, those are the holes you want. So if you're going to the maximum degree of opening, flush that off to the jamb, to the edge of the door, and that is where you'll mark your 4 holes for the door closer body. If you say, well, no, it can't go to 180 degree, I need to template it for 90 degree, what you do is you mark for the closer body, or 120 degree, put a pencil mark right in this hole. Then slide the template over to that pencil line. What I just did was move the template further away from the vertical axis of pivoting, and that's what you do when you want to reduce the maximum opening size. So all you're doing is sliding it over to accomplish a different degree of maximum opening. And then at that point, you've got your 4 holes for the closer body. Then what you're going to end up doing is we're doing a right hand, so what you'll end up doing is tipping it up like this, where you can see it says RH arm here. Then you're going to have, as you tip it up, you're then going to have the same concept where maximum degree of opening goes right to the soffit of the jamb. Slide it over if necessary. Then from here you're going to mark your 4 holes that will be in the soffit of the frame. This could be a 5th hole, depending on the application of what you're working on, but it's just simply that simple of a tool. Let's switch to the screen view and let's slow down and go through it a little bit step by step and show you some pictures of how it's done. If you are enjoying this video, please click thumbs up or like, and also please consider subscribing to our channel. Let's move on to the rest of the video. Now, speaking of pictures of how it's done, let's start with some of those. Here are some images of what this item looks like. This will be for a left-hand door. And then you'll tip it up to get to the left-hand arm. This is the other side showing that. That'll be obvious when we look at the installation instructions. Showing both sides. You know, you've got this stuff over here. That's the hinge side of the door. So that's pretty simple and straightforward. Now, that shows you the edge. This is what you're going to use when you are hooking it, so to speak, to the stop of the frame of the header. I'll show you that in a image as well. And that just shows the edge of what that would look like. So let's slow down and let's look at some information. First of all, there is a link below this video to the Hager installation instructions for the 5100 series. You're ideally looking at just the parallel arm version of that. That's the one you are installing. This allows you to do a reality check on what you're about to drill. You'll note that this does have a 5th hole on the parallel arm bracket. This closer likely includes a 5th hole spacer as well, but the template will not drill for that 5th hole. Is just simply the bottom line. It's not going to give you that 5th hole. You know, and actually, I don't know why it doesn't, because it has room on the template for the 5th hole. We'll have to leave that as a mystery for another time. Now, installation instructions, as they come with the material, lots of information here. This is a very brief overview of what it is. Lay out and drill for closers before you swing the doors using permanent templates. Works great while the door is swinging too. Sure it does. All templates have degrees on them. Now, this client is purchasing this. This client is a contractor. They're doing, I forget the scope of the project. It's a large project, and I think it's a school. They've got 170 doors. Frankly, I'm surprised they only bought one of these. I would have thought he would have bought 3 of them and deployed many people on the project to get it done. This will make very quick and accurate work of drilling those holes. Okay, you've got fire doors. You can't have stray holes in places. That material, you know, it can't be left that way. Now there are 2 versions of the installation instructions. We'll just look at the most current. I believe it's 3 pages. And page 1 is going to allow us to take a look at where this installation starts. And what I mean by that is they're showing us how to mark the header first, which is okay. We can start with the header. You see when you butt that up to the soffit of the frame, you're at a 180-degree opening. And then, assuming that you're doing a right-hand door, you're going to mark your 4 holes for the parallel arm bracket. Now, it's that simple. Should you want to do a degree of opening other than 180, this is showing 90 degree. Mark your 90 degree for the arm, slide the template over, and flush it to that mark that you just made. Then mark your holes. Going to the second page. Now you're doing your body. We're doing a right-hand door, so this is flushed to the edge of the door, the hinge edge of the door. You mark your 4 holes that have the decals. Again, you're doing a 90 degree, mark a hole there, slide the template over, put the edge of the template on that mark. You're in good shape. Pre-drill your holes. The last page does a really nice job just graphically showing all of these steps as well. Now you really get the concept. Doors allowed to go to 180 degree? Great. This is what you do. Flush it to the edge, mark your holes, flip the template up, and do your parallel arm bracket. You want it to go to 90 or 120? Mark it, slide it over. Your 4 holes, flip it up, you do your 4 holes for the parallel arm bracket. Really simple and straightforward. Let's wrap up this video on camera. If you are enjoying this video, please click thumbs up or like, and also please consider subscribing to our channel. Let's move on to the rest of the video. Now, the moral of the story with this JustDoorToolZ permanent template is that everything they do makes things easier, whether it be buying their templates or ordering their products. There's a gal over at the company who is super nice, super easy to get along with. You just send her a PO and she calls you and it's on the way kind of stuff. It's that easy. And they do a really good job. They don't drop ship, so if we don't have it in stock, and I don't stock a lot of this material, it'll have to come in to us, but currently at this time they're only 150 miles away from us, so material shows up in a couple of days, and that's what it is. Now clearly there's a different template for a regular arm versus a parallel arm. Obviously there has to be, because you need different stuff here, but really money well spent. Now, admittedly, you can make your own. Admittedly, you'll say, you know, I've got some doors, I'm just going to lay it out by hand. Great, absolutely. The upside of that is you're not spending good money on this template. The downside of that is you're spending good money on doing something less efficiently. You make one mistake, the door's likely, very possibly, going to need to be replaced. This ritualizes the process, meaning you're eliminating the potential for error, the human potential. Measure twice, cut once? Yeah, of course. But even at that point, very occasionally, I have still got it wrong. This is hard to get it wrong. Flush it to the edge, scoot it over if you need to, mark and drill your holes, flip it up, scoot it over if you need to, mark and drill your holes. You're done. That's all. If you have any questions on the Hager template from JustDoorToolZ for the 5100 parallel arm or any other JustDoorToolZ product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you very much. Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up, please subscribe, and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.